Hello everyone, sorry for the delay. Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Hi, hello Cerberus, hello Agras. ¿Cómo están? Hey, hola. I hope you're doing okay in this middle of the week. Let me see, is the music a little bit loud? I think this should be better. Should be. Let's see. So today we are going to be working on the Stardew Valley mod, Stardew Valley XXL. As I mentioned last week, in the background I changed a lot of stuff for the mod to organize it a little bit better. Oh, hello there, Tough Tony. Welcome. This is your first time here. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy. Yes, so today we are working on the Stardew Valley mod. We will be mostly writing dialogue and programming a little bit. Let me see if I can show already in the background a little bit. Let's see. Let's move chat to the other side. Like this. And I will move to this side too, I guess. Over here. Glad I got to follow you earlier. Also loving your VTuber model. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. I've been very well. Yes, thank you. It has been a very busy week, but I'm also very happy because it's probably the first week in a while that I was able to actually work on my projects. In the past few weeks I was way too busy with work and stuff like that, so I had very little time to draw and things like that, but this week has been a little bit better. I managed to draw a little bit, and well, today we're going to be programming a lot of stuff for the mod. So yeah, I was saying last time not. In the background I changed a lot of things about the mod. Mainly how it was organized. I also learned a lot because I kind of wanted to make things a little bit more organized, but JSON is the programming language, doesn't allow me to do certain things, so I had to adapt a little. But pretty much the mod is going to be working like once it's released, you will be able to choose the sizes of all the characters, or if you want, you can leave them as a dynamic size. Meaning that just like in supersized bachelors, the characters will change and grow bigger as your friendship with them increases. So that's kind of it. I mean, you can again choose a size. We're going to have skinny, chubby, fat, obese, and then blob. And for each character in the game, you will be able to choose your beloved size, so to say. In case you don't like really big guys and you prefer like a dad bod, a muscle chop, things like that, or even like more muscular types, that will be possible. It will depend on the character, though. We do want to have a little bit of variety over there. Again, for those that don't know, the sprites of the game are being made by Fatgetty, and I'm just doing the programming in the background. But he is a master of sprites. He is really good. Let's see. Let me see. Let me lower a little bit of the music, because at least for me it's still a little bit loud. Let's see. So for Porter, we have a script just for dialogue, and it will. Oh yes, also there's going to be the possibility in the mod to choose if you want the extra characters or not. So like you can activate the character, or you can keep the original character if that's what you want. That's also going to be possible. So for Porter we have the standard dialogues, and then we will have dialogues according to his size. So for example, the standard dialogue will be used in any kind of situation. Well, probably not any kind of situation, but for most sizes, I would say. For most sizes. However, as you might expect, there will be sizes where it's where the character is already too big or something like that, and of course they will not have the same kind of dialogue, you know. So for example, here the birthdays will probably stay the same. We already worked on these ones, but for example here, these ones of marriage, no wait, no, not this one, the resort ones. In the resort ones, it will greatly depend on the size of your character. I mean, it can be big or small or whatever. Let's see. The flower dance. Yes, for the flower dance, it will also be different depending on the sizes. Hold on a second, please, because there is something happening here with my chat. Let me check quickly what's going on here.
Because you can't control other people.
Let's see what is going on here. Okay, it's gone. Okay, now it seems to be working. Let's see. So again, last time we worked until breakup, I believe. Yes, until breakup. No, actually, yes, this second chance thing. We found out what the second chance was because this is the first time that I played the game. So I'm getting a lot of surprises here, so I didn't know there was like a cheating mechanic kind of thing, that when you date everyone at the same time, everyone gets pissed and they kind of gang up on you and they stop talking to you. And the only way to correct that is like waiting 1 week, or like getting married with someone and things like that, or not having everyone being a partner. However, in my case, I would probably never see that because I'm playing with a polyamory mod. So I'm not sure how many of you will be playing with that. So as far as I know, our mod, Stardew Valley XXL, will work with both versions, the vanilla version and the polyamory mod. So you will be able to marry as many big guys as you desire. Let's see. Let me check where we left. Everything where it says hey bud, I know that we did. Pam definitely has a problem. Thank you both. I think here this one doesn't sound like Porter. Maybe you're right, it's better to cope with reality. Yeah, we definitely didn't change this. We definitely changed this one. And actually, this one too. We also changed the Monday. We also changed this. Let me see. I keep trying. I think I can get her to change. I guess it makes sense. There's not much I can do to change it anyway. Thank you, but I do worry about her. I feel she might miss her daughter. I hope at least I can become a friend to her. Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. It's better to cope with reality. Okay, then it actually fits. Maybe now that Pam has her bus driving job back, she will spend less time in the saloon. Yes, that's also okay. However, this so now after learning a lot about programming in Stardew Valley, now I know exactly how to use these things, and they work alongside the character portraits. So let me show you. It's this one. I'm going to change this so you can see the character portrait. Where do I have it? Oh, not here. Let me correct that. Here. So let me move to the side. So these are the base character portraits for Porter. They are kind of organized starting with the number 0, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So each one shows a different emotion. In game, they have their own letters too. Well, some of them have their own letters to express, for example, H for happiness, S for sadness, and things like that. But we also have our own expressions. Fatgeri did an amazing job of making a lot of expressions for Porter. Let's see. So here in this thing where it says maybe now that Pam has a boss driving job back, I would say that's a 3. No, a 2. So it's like a little bit concerned. Maybe now that Pam has her driving job back, she will spend less time in the saloon and being mad at life. Things are looking a little bit brighter. Let's see. I will insert a break. I will insert a break here. Oops, I lost. I lost where I was. No. Here. Okay. So a break, and then here immediately I will write this, and then the number 0, I guess. Then for the second, anything that it's separated by this character, that it's a straight line, it means that they are texts that cycle depending on the day. I mean, not just on the day, but like it's completely random, so to say. Hola Cerberus, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué estás haciendo? So for example, this Tuesday, they can either say the first thing or they can say the second thing. Staying in Pam's trailer is not that bad. She's a little loud sometimes, but nothing compared to the noises of the city. So in here I wrote S, and it's not S. I think it should be a 1. Because according to the I feel like it should give like a chuckle, but it's also like a little bit awkward. At least that's what I get from the sprite. It can be used a little bit, I don't know, awkwardly. I'm also very excited to see the other sprites when he gets bigger, once Fatgeri has those. Just today he showed me he finished the not the biggest size, but the kind of the size in the middle, and they are looking very, very good. Let me move chat a little bit because over here? Yeah, over there is okay. So, next one. Maybe I should start looking for a new job. Standing around so much hurts my knees. And makes me sweat a lot. I guess for this one we will need to see the sprite. because Tuesday 10 means it's the Tuesday after the 10 heart event, I believe, which is why he's complaining about his weight. Because this is related to the weight, I think it's better if we place this whole thing. Hold on. In the biggest sizes, here in fat and obese, so let me see if there is another 10 over here. Monday 8, Tuesday 10, let's see. So I guess I'm also posting this in here just in case. And then changing the dialogue completely, since if he is skinny or chubby, he should not be sweating and things like, or having problems standing around. Maybe I should start looking for a new job. Standing around so much hurts my knees and makes me sweat a lot. So instead of that, we have, for example, I really like my job here. It's much better than being a police officer in the city. Let's see, what could we say? Not as dynamic as my last job, but I feel a lot safer. A lot safer. Let's see. We also have some text of how he was a little bit overworked and how they were kind of taking advantage of his looks. So maybe I can say something that he gets to relax a little bit. Not as dynamic as my last job, but I feel a lot safer and I get to relax a lot more here. And this one we will follow up with happy, which is a number 1, and we will remove all this sweating dialogue. We can, however, add, for example, a break. A break. Let's do a break. So we do a break here, and they say, however, having less to do. Is starting to have an effect on my waistline. Still laughing, I guess. So that's for skinny and chubby. This is for fat and obese. And then we don't have the last option. The fifth option is going to be blob, because the dialogues for blob are going to be very limited, since in blob most of the characters will be not able to move around, because they're going to be big. Let's see. So in this case I will remove Monday, Tuesday 10. Yep. So this one I will remove. Let's see what other things we have here. Are you right? We are all wondering what's going on. Okay, this is for the first green rain. Are you right? We're all wondering what's going on. So number 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's not right. I'm going to write 2. We're all wondering what's going on. Okay. This strange weather is a good opportunity to get the kids interested in nature. So this one we will remove. Are you right? Sorry. Here, both. Hey, both. This strange weather took me by surprise last time, because this is starting on the second year. So the first year everyone is freaked out about this, and on the other years they realize, oh okay, it's not something toxic or deadly or something like that. Hey, but the strange weather took me by surprise last time, but it seems to be harmless. I'm going to put a break and then say kind of cool to have a stroll. Kind of cool to have a stroll. Kinda yeah, something like this. I'm not sure, maybe I should also add a version of this when it's for the biggest sizes. So something like, hey bud, huff huff. Let's see. I heard a rumor that this rain is supposed to be good for your health. So let's copy a break. I heard that this is supposed to be good for your health. Maybe it will help me slim down a little bit. Hey. And then let's say number 1. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Green rain. Wednesday after the 4th event. And I believe 4th event is when Pam gets angry because you're cleaning the trailer. I've lived in Pelican Town my whole life. Can you believe that? I guess there's a lot out there I never experienced. So this will be completely changed. And I believe it should also depend on the weight. Let me just quickly open the Stardew Valley wiki to see if I am correct in the type of event. Penny. So let's see. What are her dialogues? Quotes regular. Okay. So 4 hearts. If player has seen the 4 heart event. 4 hearts is, yes, in the trailer. 10 hearts, you receive a letter from Penny, receiving the letter. Okay, so the 10 heart event is the pool thing. 4 hearts is Penny complains about the messiness. In this version, Porter will be cleaning the house to help, or to try to help Pam. Let's see. I live in Pelican Town my whole life. Can you believe that? Let's completely change that. It should say so something like coming from the city and working as a police officer, I have met a lot of people like Pam. Usually very stubborn, and let's say usually very stubborn, and the nagging, they have a problem. Coming from the city and working as a police officer, I have met a lot of people like Pam, usually very stubborn and denying they have a problem. If I am not able to help her, I hope at least she finds someone that can. Because Porter is a very caring character. Pam is a little bit nasty, especially when she's drunk. But I think he can deal with her. Let's see. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. When you are lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. So these will be completely different. Here's, for example, she gets sad, and then this unique thingy. So let's see. This is a normal Tuesday. This is just like any Thursday. Things that Porter likes are fast food, beer. We can talk a little bit about something he likes to eat, or we can talk a little bit about his time in the city. I've already made some text regarding his time in the police force. Let's see. Living in a small town is so much different from the city. So like line break. Sometimes it's hard to sleep because of how quiet everything gets in here. Luckily, Pam usually makes a ruckus at night, so it feels just like home. And then something like a laugh, and we can add, for example, a second text here and say something completely different, something that it can change. Let's erase all this. Let's say my life in the city was very active. Being a police officer meant having to run around all day and doing a lot of physical activities. I am glad I get to relax here now in this small town. Something like this. And then also a smile at the end. ¿Vas a estar en directo hasta muy tarde? Bueno, tarde como siempre. Yo creo que sí, voy a estar aquí algunas horas, voy a seguir escribiendo. Voy a seguir escribiendo diálogos y cosas así. También tengo que corregir cosas que había puesto mal antes. Porque todavía no sabía cómo iban las caras con los textos. This is number 6. Event number 6 is after cooking, I believe. There is going to be a cooking event. Well, not event, like a cutscene where Porter will try to cook something for the farmer. However, in the original, Penny is really bad at cooking and you have to lie to her. In this one, we actually don't want to promote lying to people. So in this one, it's going to be okay to be honest with Porter and say, hey, this cooking was actually not that good. Maybe we should improve that a little bit. And he should be able to thank you for being honest with him, instead of like with the original dialogue with Penny, where she actually gets mad at you for being honest and not lying. I really dislike that. Let's see. I wish I could keep a garden, but our yard is such a mess. Maybe I'll live in a place where I can have a garden someday. Maybe I'll live on a farm, giggle. This is Penny trying to get a man. Because in the original game, Penny is kind of like a trad wife kind of character. So she's like flirting with the farmer. Let's see. Probably something about how he has been cooking more and trying more recipes would be okay. What do you think? Let's see. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to mention it, but we have now new emotes for all the subscribers. We have new emotes and animated emotes. 2 new animated emotes. And 2 new static emotes, and there will be more coming. Hope you enjoy them. Let's see. Where is this thing? Okay, here we remove this, and we can say I have been working on my cooking lately. Oh, this should be weight based, definitely, because this is 6 hearts. 6 hearts. 6 hearts is chubby, so it's still the second one. However, there might be people that want to have a bigger character. So this one, let's change that completely. I will cut that from here and paste it over here. So I have been working on my cooking lately. Okay. Hey both. Thank you so much for last time. Hey both, thank you so much for last time. I have been working on my cooking lately. Let's see, a 1. Yes, a 1. Then separate this. Maybe you should come by again and try my cooking again. Maybe you could even teach me a little. And then oh, there's going to be ads, by the way. Vuelvo en un rato, Ancho, voy a cenar, que cenes rico. There's going to be ads in like 15 seconds. Ads are coming. Let's see. Yep, ads are going to be starting. Hey, but thank you so much for last time. I've been working on my cooking lately. Maybe we should come by again and try my cooking again. Maybe we should come by and without again and try my cooking again. Maybe you could even teach me a little. I've heard you are great at it. Yeah, I think it's okay. So instead of this, we can put like like a tree. No. Like a 4. Okay. And then let's copy this one and then paste it in the big boy category. Let's see. Let's see. So this one has to be completely different. Hey bot, thank you so much for last time. I haven't been working on my cooking lately. As I have been working on my cooking lately, as you might have noticed. Okay. After last time you inspired me to improve a lot, so I have been cooking like crazy. However, it seems that all the food I am preparing is catching. Oops, let's see. No! Oh, yes, save. I don't want it to happen again. Maybe I should come and try cooking again. No, okay. However, it seems the food I'm preparing is starting to... is having quite an effect on my figure. I think all of these we will change depending on the sprites that Fatgeri does later, so we can come back and change the expressions. We can have at 1, for example, right now. It seems that all the food I'm preparing is having quite an effect on my figure. And then, oops, B However, it seems that all the food I'm preparing is having quite an effect on my figure. Originally, I wanted to cook more healthy stuff, but I just can't get enough of deep fried food. And then maybe a little bit embarrassed. 5. No, not 5. 4. Yes. Let's see. This Monday 7 and Monday 8, maybe we should do also big boy versions. Oh, no, it's different. Okay. Monday 8, I'm here to move out. I have been looking for a new room, but there are not many new options around. I think I understand why Penny was so eager to leave this place. No, I think that's okay. Let's see. Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, Friday, this Friday. If you dig in dirt, you can find interesting things. One time I found a really old piece of pottery. I brought it to Gunther and he said it was over 1,000 years old. So this one we can definitely change because while he does work in the museum, he's not that interested in the artifacts and things like that. So let's see. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. So what could we write here? Because this is I think this should be also based on the weight. So let's put one for the big sizes too. Friday. Let's see. So the this town is filled with very interesting things. One time I was out at night and found a very weird shiny rock. Then we will add a break. And then we will say, oh, hello Cerberus, how was your dinner? ¿Cómo estuvo la cena? I found a very weird shiny rock. I brought it to my boss and he told me it was some kind of very ancient brought it to my boss and he told me it was some kind of very ancient gem, some kind of rare gemstone. He gave me a really hefty bonus for donating it to the museum. And then a smile, I believe, would work well here. I'm back. The chat today is so quiet. I mean, today is very chill, to be honest. It's not like we are having a very dynamic game or something like that. Usually I notice that also when I'm playing Animal Well, chat is also very, very quiet. But for example, when there is something like Repo or even Stardew Valley, there's always new things happening. So it's a little bit more dynamic. Also for Marvel Rivals. The thing is, for Marvel Rivals, it's so hard to concentrate on the game and at the same time read chat. So by the time I read chat, I have already finished the game, and it's like, oh shit, I missed so many messages. But yes, when it's a chill stream, I've heard from some people that they just leave it in the background. It was good. A piece of mushrooms. Oh, quiche! Oh, that's so nice. I love quiche. I love making quiche. Usually when I make quiche, I make it with broccoli and bacon. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. I found a roll of piece of pottery. I brought it to Gunther and he said it was over 1,000 years old. Nah. I brought it to Gunther. Okay, so this one we erase this. This is for any Friday, right? So we should probably make a second one. Cerberus, ¿tienes algo que quieras agregarle a Porter? ¿Un diálogo para Porter? Es un diálogo random. Y no va a depender del peso. Es nada más algo que va a decir. Let's see. For a Friday. People, okay. People get. People. Wait. Let me check. Whoop. Find. Okay, where was I? It was a Friday, normal Friday. Okay, here. Let's see. People get very excited about the weekend. People get very excited about the weekend, but I've always had jobs with very irregular schedules. And then a chuckle. Let's add something else. He was a policeman. Does he have already any phrase about the mines? Oh no, he doesn't have anything about the mines nor the monsters. You are very right. You are very, very right. Maybe I can add a text how he wonders how there's no police officers in town. It is shocking to me that there are no actual police officers in this town. And then let's add a break. It's shocking to me that there are no actual police officers in this town. I know it is a small town with very little to no crime, but I do get worried about the monsters roaming around town. The villagers here seem unfazed by them though. Break. Maybe they are just tougher. How do you write tougher? Tougher? How? Sorry, English is not my first language. How the frick do you write tougher? Tougher? Is it right? Yes, it was right. Maybe they are just tougher than they seem. Maybe they are just tougher than they seem. And then maybe surprised. We don't really have like a surprise face. We have like a embarrassed kind of cute face. We have an angry face. We have an annoyed face. I wonder what I can use the two. Oh, okay. No, I already know. I already know what I can use. The ones that he's having the black thing is supposed to be the apron. Okay. Maybe then here just a chuckle, sensitive chuckle. and it's shocking to me that there are no actual police officers in this town. So here we put, oops, maybe a 5. Thank you for reminding me about the monsters. So this is the normal Friday. This is a normal Friday. We should definitely do we should do an alternate version for the biggest sizes. Like so kind of like the same, but adding some fat boy text around. The first one can stay the same. I found very weird shiny rock. I burned to those. For the night into a museum. So then here I will add a break. Oops. Break. And then say I don't think I could find any kind of things like that on the floor nowadays. I haven't even seen my feet in a while. And then another chuckle, I guess. So it's kind of the same, but just fatten them up. Fatten the dialogue up. Let's see. It's shocking to me that there are no actual police officers in this town. I know it's a small town with very little crime, but I get worried. Here seem faced by them, though. Maybe they are just tougher than they seem. Then here it could be like oh, I missed one. People get very excited about the weekend, but I've always had jobs with very regular schedules. People get very excited about the weekend, but I've always had jobs with very regular schedules. So how can we fatten this text up? How can we make it fatter? Let's add a break. I try to enjoy every day as it was the weekend. I try to enjoy every day as it was the weekend. Another break. As soon as I get home, I just start snacking. As soon as I get home, I just start snacking or preparing food. Or preparing delicious food. And then another smile. So then it's shocking to me that there are no actual police officers in this town. I know it's a small town with very little crime, but I get worried about the monsters roaming around town. But I get worried about the monsters roaming around town. And then change this here. Oops. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much, Clocked Sex. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed your sub. By the way, now that you are subbed, you can use the animated emotes. I just added a few emotes. I'm not sure if they are already approved, but you will be able to use them as soon as they are approved. Oh, there it is. One of them is approved at least. There should be also a bigger version. Yeah, I've been enjoying the dialogue so far. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's see. I hope that once I test it on the game and everything works, you will also enjoy it. Do you have the game, Clocked Sex? Have you played the Stardew Valley before? Yeah, you do. Nice. So I hope you can also test the mod when it's out. Let's see. Where were we? Oh yeah, the last part. I want to change this wolf part. But I do get worried about the monsters roaming around town. And then let's change. Oh no! What happened? I'm still on the stream. Good. So, all of you did not realize that, but everything kind of turned black for like 2 seconds. And now I have an error dialogue here. Could not find this item. What? What? Okay. I seem to be online still, so that's okay. But that was scary. Let me save again. Let's see. So I was saying that I want to change the dialogue here, but I was nope, it's further. Why does it move? Okay, roaming around town. And then I add a break. And then I will put something like at my size I feel like I'm going to throw a bone for all the board lovers out there. At my size, I feel like I could become a very big, delicious monster snack. At my size, I feel like I could easily become a very big, delicious monster snack. And then let's put a 2. You used Bitter's box supersized bachelors? Yes, that I'm when I play I'm also using that, and that was originally the inspiration for this. So yeah, I also already talked with Bitter Bosk and told him that I'm doing this together with Fat Getty, and he gave us his thumbs up. I wanted to clear that up with him because I didn't want him to feel like we were kind of plagiarizing him or something like that. But we really wanted to expand on the things that he did, and let's face it, I don't think we will be able to do as much work as he did, because now that I am learning a lot about how this game is programmed, the things that he did, especially because he did those things almost 3 years ago. So back then there were less tools to make all this, and the things that he did already are really amazing. It clearly took a long time, especially because he did that all by himself. The good thing of this is that we are working together, Fargeri and I, so the load is a little bit less. But him, he did an amazing job. I can now completely understand why he only did 3 bachelors. Let's see. At my size, I feel like I could easily become a very big, delicious monster snack. Okay. Should I feel like maybe I should add a little bit more kind of board text relating to monsters. I feel like the game could work well with that. Kind of, I think so. So Friday is done. Let's check. Friday 8th. Wait, hold on a second. This Monday feels very empty. This Monday feels very empty, so instead let's add something else for like normal Monday. Hey bot, how may I help you? And then something else. Um, hey both. Hey both. Hope you have a nice week. Something very light-hearted, light conversation. Hey both. Hey both. How is your farm doing lately? Oh, again, talking about the mod, can I suggest a bachelor or idea to you and Fatgetty over Discord or somewhat? Just to help somehow? Yeah, sure. Feel free to do suggestions. We're still open. We have kind of chosen a lot of the characters that we're going to get, but right now we're only working on Porter so we can release the first beta test of the mod. It's still going to take quite some time because again it's many faces and then the dialogues, and I'm also going to be changing how he behaves. He is not going to have the same pattern as Penny. He will be positioned in different places. And the animations, Fatgetty has done an amazing job to add completely new things to the game that usually do not happen in the normal vanilla game. So I can give you, for example, a small spoiler. For those of you that have played the game, there is this annual dance, and usually you choose one of the bachelors to dance with, and Fatgetty managed to change the programming of the not just the programming, how the sprites are added in that sequence. So in the bigger sizes, when Porter is dancing, he has a small problem with his outfit. And yes, it's going to be interesting to dance with him in bigger sizes. Yes. Oh, exactly. That was my reaction when I saw it. But it's not just that. Like he managed to add a lot of little things. And the thing is that it will also depend on the weight, how things work. Like for example, I can also spoil you for bigger sizes. We have some shower sequence with Porter, and then for bigger sizes he's kind of using a stool to seat himself since it's probably very tiring to be standing around while taking a shower, and he's showering with like a shower head so he can get in all those folds. Now you're interested. Yes. Fatgetty has been doing an amazing job. Let's see. Also, we because of some discussions that we had, he came up with some new things, and I'm still not sure how or when we can implement those things. But they are some kinky things, so to say. So it's going to be interesting to see how I can fit it in the programming. Yeah, some kind of costume change, so to say. but I cannot say much because I'm still not sure how to add it into the game. But I will figure it out. I will figure out something to add it. Let's see. Let's keep changing here the Monday. Monday, hey bud, how may I help you? Hey bud, hope you have a nice week. Hey bud, how is your farm doing lately? Let's see. What else can we add for a Monday? I feel like Mondays should be casual for almost all characters. Let's add something also related to monsters. Hey bud. Hey bud. Be careful out there. I heard that your farm is close to some monster nests. Just a tidbit of information, I guess. I heard that your farm is close to some monster nests. And then let's change this Monday for the fat version. Let's see. Here. So, like this. Monday. Hey bud, how may I help you? So for the fat and obese, let's just change it to Hoff. Hey bud, Hoff, how may I help you? Hey bud. Hope you have a nice week. Let's see, what can we change here? Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't hear properly. It's okay to give you an idea for one of the bachelors. I really don't want to step on your work without a proper okay. Oh, feel free to drop any suggestions that you have. That's completely okay. I mean, it's not like I can promise that we will get every character that is suggested or anything, but we could take inspirations and things like that. As I mentioned, we already have some other characters that we have not revealed. We are waiting to reveal them after we finish Porter. Or probably close to finishing Porter, then we will reveal the next character or characters, because we already have some in the works. But yeah, sure, feel free to write a suggestion. Let's see. Hey bud, hope you have a nice week. a nice let's see. Hey bud, hope you have a nice week. Let's see. I hope you have a nice week. Let's change this completely and say, hey bud, feel free to visit me at the museum. Hey bud, feel free to visit me at the museum. There is not much to do most of the time, so I would appreciate the company. And then can we do a whisper? Let's add a break. I'm not sure how to do a whisper. Hey, and maybe. Oh wait. Yes, there is a possibility. I think we. Oh, how was it? I forget. There is a way to add a. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the programming. Dialogue. There is a way to whisper. Rotate weekly. Separate two commands in a dialogue. No, that's not it. Yes, into a generic text box. So it's a %. So there is not much, so I would appreciate the company. And then here I would say %, % whispering. Let's see. The thing is, I'm not sure if the whispering, it doesn't say if I can finish it. Quick response. Let's see. I will appreciate the company. There's nothing else to do. Whispering. I hope this works. I'm not sure. Let's see. We we add another break. And bring some snacks. And bring some snacks. We don't have a winking face. I need to tell Fatgeri that we should get a winking face. Let me write him right now so I don't forget. Hey yo. Before I forget, could we get a winking face for the bigger portrait sizes with winking face for the something kind of flirty or confident. So I can add it to the text, to the dialogues. So he's informed. Okay, haha, not really. It just thinking of who they substituted. They could have a similar agenda, and I thought about Taylor, that it's also a foodie. Substituted Emily because she has and gives the sewing machine. Yes, Emily does have the sewing machine, and because of that, it's we cannot change that much, like do a completely new job, because it has to still be a tailoring job. Emily helps Gus in the saloon, yes. She also helps there at night. And she lives with Haley. So for them we had some idea, but it's still not 100% decided. I think those are going to be the last ones that we do. Mainly because, again, they have their own, so to say, very distinct things. So it's going to be a little bit more complicated to adapt. For Portrait was okay because Penny is not a liked character and she doesn't have much of a personality in the game. So yeah, it was an easy decision. The one, I can tell you, the one that we have fully developed, fully developed, it's Abigail. For that one, we already know everything about that character. we prepared a lot of fun things for Abigail. We know Abigail is quite a popular character, so we don't want to disappoint people with the character that is going to be replacing Abigail. But I think it's going to be really fun. Fatgeri had some really genius ideas, and then I spiced it up with some Mexican traditions. And bring some snacks. Hey bud, how is your farm doing lately? Let's see. how's your farm doing lately? Let's do a space here. I am so addicted to the milk from your farm. It is the best milk I have ever tasted. So it is so rich, creamy and sweet. I just can't get enough of it. Okay. Hey bot, be careful out there. Okay, that one we might also need to change. What is this? Dialogue command. Shown two dialogue strings based on preferred condition boss. Dialogue string must start with the everything up to the first symbol is shown if the condition matches. A bracket after is shown if the condition doesn't match. So state ID. Let's see. Dialog prerequisite. Query. Show different dialog types depending on the game query. Questions. Okay, so let me change some things in here. Find all in the document. Hey bot, how may I help you? So here should be like this actually. That's what I'm noticing. Rainy night. I love the rain. So yes, it's double. I've been putting it wrong. Hey bot, how may I help you? Hey bot, hope you have a nice week. Here is double. Hey bot, how is your farm doing lately? Here is double. Be careful out there. Monster nests. Okay. Here. But if I keep trying, I think I can get her to change. I guess it makes sense. There's not much I can change anyway. Thank you, but okay, this is a dialogue, that's no problem. Oops, here. Boss, maybe now that Pam... Okay, so this one is also right, because... things are looking brighter. Staying in Pam's trailer. Okay, okay. If the boss has not changed. Yes, okay, that's also correct. What about this? Living in a small town is much different from the city. Wait, where is the... What? Oh, okay. Living in a small town. Okay, so here. My life in the city was very active. Being a police officer meant having to run around all day. Okay. This town is filled with very interesting things. Let's see which one is wrong too. This one. Yes. This one. So this one is double. Also double. Okay. This town is filled with... No. Thanks for visiting the community center. That's... We haven't done that. Also not. Okay, this one. Hey bot, how may I help you? Okay, this is double. And bring some snacks. Then, oh no. Double. I just can't get enough of it, and then double. Okay, those are corrected now. Oh, we're going to have some ads. Sorry, everyone. Let's see which one. Okay, this one also double. Also double, and that's it. What about this? This is with an event related, so that I don't need to change. Okay, so we finished the Monday, Tuesday. Well, not all Tuesdays, which should definitely change more Tuesdays. This town is filled with very instant things. I should complain. So this one is the next one. Friday 8. 8 means... 8 means that... Penny. 8. Penny is on a field trip with Jess and Vincent. Penny asks you if you like to be a guest speaker and share your experience about the countryside with the children. I wonder if we can change these already. Let me Give me a second. I need to open the events. Let's see. Let me check the events. What are the events? Dialogue schedules. Dialogue. Marius dialogue. Willy Wizard. Eight Hearts. Friday 8. Event speaker kits. Oh, it's this one here. Event speaker kits 1. That makes sense. You're busy with other things right now. Me too. I'm glad you feel that way. Event. Event speaker yes, event speaker no. Let me see where I can find that event, because it's not in this folder. Is there a speaker? Sebastian, Shane, Vincent, Shane. Where are the events? Buildings. Oh, in data. I think it's in data. Yes, exactly. Events. Is it in the S? Saloon, some house. Science, Sebastian, Seed, Sewer, Sunroom. Seed shop, tent. Maybe it's in the woods, right? Cindersap forest. Maybe it's in the woods. Let me check if it's in the woods. Let me check. We have Emily, beer. This is for Abigail, I believe. Emily, nighttime. Yeah, definitely this is for the two events, one with Emily and the other one with Abigail, because there is a bear here, and I believe that one only happens with Abigail. The bear left you with his special knowledge. Oh no, it's not that one. Okay, I was wrong. So it's not woods. Is it F forest or something like that? Farm. farmhouse, fish, forest. Maybe it's this one. Yes, there's many in the forest, so maybe here we can find the right event. Haley, Leah shows farming, shows animals, shows minerals. Vincent, Shane, Vincent, Leah. Oh, I don't see anything with Penny. Wait, let me search Penny. Find next. Yeah, here. Is Passive Festival today? Season day? Oh, okay. It's this one definitely because field trip. All of this is the event, I believe. So let me read this. We have for summer the farmer in that position, Penny in that position, there's Jazz, there's Vincent, Penny field trip position offset, animate Jazz. Okay, so this is the dialogue. This is the dialogue. We can definitely change this so that the children are not there at all. Definitely. Let's see. Let me read the text in the wiki. It says, Penny's on a field trip with Jess and Vincent. Penny asks you if you'd like to be a guest speaker and share your experience about the countryside with the children. So you have 3 options. It says, I'd love to, sure, and no, I can stand kids. So we're going to El Jesus, you already arrived and came directly to feed me. Thank you, Jesus. I was a little bit hungry. So nice. You're making my belly so full. ¿Tú sí tienes hambre? So delicious. So many puffins. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal te fue el día de hoy, el Jesus? Let's see. Pause message. I have nothing to say to you. Get out of my way. Leah. So that's not it. Leah shows internet, no pawn shows farming, shows animal, shows minerals. So we were saying, if you agree to speak to the kids, you are prompted for a number of dialogue options, which have no effect on friendship. Afterwards, Penny tells the children to run along and ask you if you'd like to be a parent. I have really thought about it. Absolutely, I want a big family. I guess it's a natural urge. No, I don't think I'd be good at it. And then no, the world's crowded enough already. No, I don't want to be tied with a family. So here it's very very controversial, because in this 8 heart event there is this question of when Penny asked you if you like to be a speaker for the kids, you can say I'd love to, and that gives you 10 friendship. If you say sure, she gives you not friendship, which is crazy. And then if you say no, I cannot stand kids, which is actually very valid, she then gives you 1,500 negative friendship, which resets your whole friendship bar, just because you don't like kids. Bien, voy a comer y luego regreso a pintar botellas. ¿Pintar botellas? Los puntos extra lo valen. Y llevo buen cotorreo con el profe que ando ayudando. Wow, ok, nice. ¿Cómo es eso de pintar botellas? What do you mean? So here. I'm going to save a copy. I'm going to save a copy in new dialogues for the forest. And then let's change this. Penny 2000 Sony Passive Festival Trout Derby Season Summer, that's all okay. Then the farmer, then Penny, and then Jazz and Vincent we completely eliminate. Jazz is in number 3, Vincent is in number 1. We completely eliminate these two, so they are now out of the scene. We can have only a scene with the farmer and Porter. Skippable, specific, temporary sprite. Penny field trip. Specific temporary sprite. Penny field trip. Ooh, let me check. Let me check that sprite, because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that before. Hold on. Characters. Penny. Penny Winter. Penny Beach. It has to be this. Penny temporary sprite. Is it the one with the dress, maybe? Oh, So I think it's the one with the picnic basket. I think it's the one with the picnic basket. Okay, let me see. Penny field trip, position offset, penny 0 minus 16. We don't change the size. Animate jazz false. True. So we don't animate jazz. We need to change that. Let me read. Estamos siendo jardineras con esas botellas para reciclarlas. What? ¿Jardineras? What? ¿Por qué están haciendo jardineras? What? Ridiculamente enormes. Yes. Yes. Some will be very big. I really don't want to spoil you all with what Fatgeri did, but let me see. Maybe I can give you a little bit of a taste test. Oh, by the way, before I forget, oh, I was forgetting, and I completely told Falgetti I would do it. So I'm going to write in chat for anyone that wants to support Fatgeri. He now has a coffee. For anyone interested, I should have done it in the beginning. I will do it in the end too. So anyone that can and will, please support Fatgeri, that has been doing an amazing job with the sprites. He now has a coffee, and coffee is for donations. If you feel like it, you can donate something his way. He will really appreciate it, and it will definitely motivate it. Me urge tener tarjeta para hacer donaciones. So it's very much appreciated. He just made this coffee, so now people can donate to him. It will definitely motivate him to continue. So let me just give you a small tease, okay? This is actually okay. I can show you a little bit of this. Let me just prepare it here. How will it be best? Let's see. Okay, so it does work. Oh, it's gone. Did you see it? Oh, it's gone. Oh. Just a small tease, just a small tease. I cannot reveal everything that Fatgeri has been doing. But yeah, I mean, that one is mobile, to be honest. That one is mobile, but we definitely will have in mobile sizes. You want another sneak peek? Up. But yes. There will be very big sizes. And as I mentioned, there will be also immobile sizes. And the mobile sizes were inspired by Plumpy Bread, because Plumpy Bread did some mock-ups a few years ago for Stardew Valley of some immobile blobs, and Fatgeri was inspired by those. So we were discussing how to do that, and I told him that it will be possible. We will just have to change the schedules of the characters, and once I change the schedule of the character, I can make it so that in certain sizes the characters just simply stay in one place. Yes, Cloaked Sex. We are definitely adding more sizes, kind of like this, to the voice that Bitter Bosk already did. I already communicated that to him too. We want to do bigger sizes. And as mentioned, for marriage, since once they are married they move in with you, I think that's also a good option to have some immobile characters. So yes, again, I discussed this with Fatgeri because I want some diversity, so to say, some diversity in the bodies. I know horny mod will be Unga Bunga, make everyone extremely fat, but I do want to have like a little bit of diversity in the bodies, so I don't want everyone to just end up in mobile, and I want, even if they become very big, I want them to look a little bit different, you know? We still haven't fully decided, but I was also thinking of maybe doing some muscle expansion instead of just belly expansion for at least one character, or like a muscle tube character. So yeah, we want to have several things. Where was I? Here, animate yes, falls through, viewport through, move farmer, pause, face direction, that's facing the children, I believe. Pause, face direction Penny, pause, speak Penny. Oh, it's perfect timing that you showed up. Emote farmer, speak to Penny. Then Penny says, I brought the children on a little field trip into the countryside. So this whole event we need to change. The children are not going to be there. I already deleted the children. So here, okay, instead of blah blah comma, hey both, the good thing that Porter uses bot for everyone. You're a girl, you're a boy, he doesn't care. You're his bot. I need big boys and I need a mod to make the farmer fat too. You propose something very interesting and I have no idea if I can make it possible. What I could potentially, I mean, the mod will have definitely my farmer as an addition. It doesn't have to be the farmer that you choose. You can choose a normal farmer, but you can also choose the farmer ancho. That's completely optional. But if you would like a farmer that also gets fat, I sadly do not know how to exactly program it, because the farmer doesn't have its own friendship thing. It could be it could be, for example, tied to experience, or maybe to a date, like saying year 1, year 2, year 3. But for the farmer is a little bit harder, because when you eat something you don't really get a counter. I mean, ideally it would be like, oh, you eat a lot, and because you eat a lot you start gaining weight. But the game itself does not work with a counter like that. It's I cannot say it's impossible. It is actually a really good idea, but at this moment I cannot tell you if I can do it or not. Furthermore, because the farmer is constantly on the screen, you cannot make it like a really big size, because it will collide with other things and characters. So for example, the biggest characters, we already know they will have some graphical issues. People must understand that that's going to happen when you get a huge blob out of nowhere. But the farmer, I think it will be very intrusive. Que en un cierto punto el farmer deba tener un scooter comprado para seguir moviéndose, pero si no lo tienes será visitado por el Dr. Harvey para cuidarte y después de una semana te trae un scooter especial que después puedes comprarle si tienes su amistad al máximo. Wow. Okay. That's a really cool idea. That's a really cool idea, but I'm not even sure if that's possible because there is not a scooter in the game. We will need to add a mobility scooter first, so that's going to be really difficult unless the scooter is no, because there's a lot of stairs. That's the problem. Even your house has stairs, and if you need a scooter for everything, you cannot even go upstairs. I mean, it would be great, but it feels very impossible. At least for the farmer. Yes, please, Jesus, do that. I mean, everyone. If anyone has the time, please, I beg you, learn to model 3D. We urgently need gay people modeling 3D. There's so many straight artists out there making fat mods for girls, and there are not enough fat mods for boys. I mean, we see it with Resident Evil. Every freaking Resident Evil has fat mods for all the girls. All of them. But there is not a single fat Leon or fat Chris, and that's just not okay. That's not okay. Please, people, start learning how to program and model 3D. I would really appreciate that. I want to play all your mods. Please, please, please. Please. And I mean, there is already models for fat girls, so it's definitely not impossible to do that for boys. It's just that straight people don't care about that. And I mean, fair. I mean, all this mod is pretty gay. I'm not doing fat girls, so who am I to complain? But yes, I would really appreciate it if more people started doing 3D mods. We definitely need that. And the good thing about it, hear me out. If you manage to do 3D models of fat characters, that 3D model can be imported into several games. It doesn't have to be just one specific game. You can use that same 3D model and import it into other games. So just by doing one fat Leon, you can put that fat Leon in several games. Like, yeah, for example, Genshin finally started having some mods for chunkier boys. Not completely chunky, but chunkier. Not so twinkish. But definitely Genshin, I would definitely play Genshin if there were more fat mods. I would definitely play it. By the way, okay. This is slightly unrelated. But how many of you here play or know about Final Fantasy XIV? Because I play Final Fantasy XIV, but I cannot play it on stream because it is forbidden to show mods on stream. And let me tell you, the mods that I have are very spicy and very fat. I have shown you in the Discord, so if you're on Discord, you probably have seen my pictures of Final Fantasy. And I love playing that. I love playing that and making every character chunky. Isn't it possible to play for free? I think it's possible to play for free, right? Or do you still need to pay even if you play the first expansions free? I know there is like a limited trial thing. So it is definitely possible to try the game. And I think the membership costs $10 a month or something like that. Is it $10 a month? I don't remember. Ah, you don't have the opportunity to play for free because you already have an account. Okay. So I brought this up because I want to play more, but I haven't been able to play a lot. And because I cannot stream it, I find it difficult. But I was thinking maybe if I stream it on Discord, it will be okay. What do you think? Do you think that would be possible? If I stream it just for our server? I feel like if I do that, then there is not much risk. You know who also plays or wants to play Final Fantasy? Pink Succubus. He made an account and he wants to play, but he has been so busy lately. ¿No encontraste las fotos? I can show you. Hold on. Let me post in I think we have a thread for Not Safe for Work Kink Gaming. I will post the pictures there. Hold on a second while I post the pics. Let's see. Over here. Okay, this one is not spicy, but it's also part of my modding. This one is spicy, so I will put it over here. So they are under the thread Not Safe for Work Kink in the channel of gaming. So search for gaming and then the thread should be in there. Can you see them now? Is it? Can you see them now, or is it not? So let me. Oh yeah, you were able to see it. It's under not safe for work, kink gaming. Let's see. ¿No lo ves? So in gaming, I'm going to tag it as not safe for work. Final Fantasy 14 pics. So if you enter gaming, there is going to be a link there in case. I made a link directly in gaming. Can you see them now? Let's see. Hey bud, while you watch this, let me continue with this. What do we want in this event? This is going to be a completely new event because we don't need the children there. It's going to be just the farmer and porter in the forest. And hey Bob, I'm not sure if I can make it here so that hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to make a different dialogue depending on the size. Yeah, I need to make something depending on the size for this. So let's make the base size should be actually pretty big. It should be this is 8 hearts. 8 hearts means he is fat at least. So viewport, move farmer, penny. Hey both. Glad you could come. What can we do here? Se ve grande, pero con otras especies seguro los mods los hacen enormes. Yeah, it depends on the race of the character. Ya me tengo que ir, debo volver a hacer cosas. Me gustó venir un rato. Qué bueno que viniste, el Jesus. Muchas gracias por venir. De hecho, ya mero tengo que terminar el stream porque se está haciendo bastante tarde. Vemos a ver si podemos raidear a alguien. Let's try. Let's try. Let me check if there is anyone that it's a gainer related thing on Twitch. Let's see. Actually, no one is online right now. Literally, no one is online. No one of the weight gain community. Weight gain. Let's see. Over here. Also no. Someone else. Wait a minute. Who is this? Who is this? Oh, wait. I probably found someone that it's doing gainer content too. Hold on a second. Let me check. Let me pause the music a little bit, but I think I found someone that we can raid. Let's hear a little bit.
I love.
Yo, how's it going? Twisted, how are you doing?
Yeah, it seems that they are some big boys.
Knowing that line is just a trailer for him, and
Fat Cat
they
Boy.
have one of the coolest fucking lines, and it's not even mentioned.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well,
Let's try
it's
to.
from one of the what's it called? The cyberpunk novel.
Let's try to raid them.
Wait, it is?
It's
I'm going to
also
give them a
from
follow
it's
first.
actually a quote he says in the actual like tabletop game too.
I did not know that.
See, I was a cyberpunk fan before the game, so goddamn, I have elite ball knowledge. I'm good at the board, though. It'd be like that. Don't worry, I get you.
I had bought Ultimate Edition where it came with Phantom Liberty, and oh
Let's
my gosh.
try
See,
to.
I have the OG version. I have it on PC. I have the Ultimate Edition on fucking Switch too. You see, I just like that game.
Let's try to raid them.
I like that game like at launch, and I said the only reason it was like that, released at launch like that, is because y'all motherfuckers.
Okay,
sent
seems that
Death
it's
yes,
going to
before
work.
Keanu Reeves was announced to be.
So everyone, for everyone that know already, on Friday we will be playing Stardew Valley. We will be testing the mod and the new dialogues, and probably some new sizes. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing also Animal Well, but it's going to be a very chill stream. I'm not probably even going to announce it because I want to play the game a lot, But it's such a complicated game that I'm not sure if people will want to see me just running around over and over again the same places trying to find all the secrets, you know? So yeah, tomorrow I will be playing Animal Well. Friday I will be playing Stardew Valley, and then on Saturday I will be playing something else that I haven't decided because it will depend on my friends. If possible, I want to play Repo, but if my friends cannot play, then I will find something else. So thank you so much for coming today. Oh, what happened? Oh, we're raiding.
When did Fallout 4 come out?
2015. Yet again, a decade. What the hell? Wait. Well, first off, why is my raid alert not working? Come on, man. OBS, you get your shit together. But Ancho VTuber, wait. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you for the raid. Oh shit. Look. Well, I don't get why OBS does not want to work, but I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in Raiders, Raidees, and all the cool people sitting. Oh hell yeah! Wait, let me see. Are you also? Wait, let me check you. Also, take this follow, friend. Congratulations. I hope you hit 200 followers soon. Mods, if there's any mods in chat, can we get a shout out to Ancho V2?
Wanna know something awesome?
Oh, you are quite muscular. So let me quickly do that.
I think I recently hit like 300 followers.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Listen, I've been doing this for a couple years. This is definitely it's a fun grind, as I say. I've obviously been able to do it more since I've been hit with a layoff and shit for the past 10 months. And the job market in the US is not great. But, you know, we've been trying, we've been pushing through. Also, server